Alright guys, welcome back to another video of Sabri Motors. Today's video is basically going to be based on the 2009 BMW X650i, my daily driver, my first car. Today's going to be 5 things I hate and 5 things I love about it. We're just going to do a quick walk around. We got nice light smoke on the headlights and fog lights. This is blacked out, double kidneys, blacked out BMW badge, black wheels, blue calipers, tints, black line tails, carbon fiber trunk spoiler. Have everything blacked out. Muffler delete and performance diffuser. And then inside we have piano black trim, cabin head unit. That's about it for right now. Stage 1 JB4. Stage 1 JB4. First, we're gonna get straight into the 5 things I hate about this car. First one is this engine. It is a N63, the first model of the twin turbos that BMW made. They range from 2008 to current time, but they have made different types with TUs, TU2s, and obviously different tuning for the newer ones. But the first thing I hate about the N63 and that came in this car, it burns lots of oil. At one point I was putting oil every 350 miles. Then BMW got a lawsuit because everyone was burning lots of oil for no reason. So then I took it to the dealer. They got me for the lawsuit. So then they fixed my engine. They had to drop the whole motor. They changed the valve seals, rear main seal. They did the spark plugs, you name it. Basically, that was done like 20,000 miles ago. It's still burning oil, but I'm putting a quart like every 2,500 miles. So that has to be the main reason I hate it, but this isn't in any order. Second thing I do hate about this car is the suspension, the ride quality. Even though I have put H&R springs on it before, the ride quality is way bouncier than a typical X5, X5M. But for some reason in the X6s, the ride quality is just very bouncy. You get used to it, but then if let's say you jump in like a X5, X5M, you can definitely notice it. If you come around here, you can see that we're only 3 fingers. If we go to the front, let's go to the front here. This is about 2.5, so it's pretty low. It might have affected the ride quality. I did have 22s on the car, made it way more bouncy. Suspension ride quality is probably going to be one of the downsides. For the third one, let's move this really quick. It has to be the steering wheel. There's nothing wrong with the steering wheel in particular, but if you want to see, moving this steering wheel is like doing an arm workout. It's super heavy. I have no idea why, but let's say you get into like Sabri's X5M, it's nothing like that. Even Gianni's X6M, the steering wheel is not that heavy. I don't know what they did in the 50Is and the 35s, but the steering wheel is pretty heavy. It's like an arm workout. So I get the biceps. Another reason why I do hate this car is the impracticality. So if you can see, I'm about 6'1", that's how I sit. Then let's say me, 6'1", getting in the back seat. So let's try and get in. My knees, yeah. Look at my head, come here. Look at my head. It's literally touching it. Then, it's kind of hard to get out too. So you gotta push the driver, and you fuck up the seat a little bit, but you just pop it right back in. And then, if we come back here, I don't know why that stuff's in there, but look at this. This is supposed to be a SAV, sports activity vehicle. If you want to fit like maybe like a little box in here or something, it's not really that practical. I mean, as you see, in 2009s and 2008s, this middle piece over here, this was actually an option. Gianni's car doesn't have it. That's basically another reason I hate it, because whenever I sit like that, the way I usually sit, people tell me, can you move the seat up? And I get kind of annoyed. The last reason I hate this car, basically the turbo lag. BMW made this car with 450 horsepower and 400 foot-pounds of torque, but the turbo lag does show. I installed a JB4 Stage 1 tune on it. It basically just connects into the MAF sensors. We did that 1 year ago. It did pull great for like a year, but now I'm realizing like maybe it's just slow, or maybe it's not working, or maybe the turbos are going, I don't know. To be honest, if you're in about, let's say you do a launch, it loses a lot of power towards 5,000 RPM and it goes up to 6,500. So you can feel it losing the power, and then let's say you're just cruising at 35 and you push the gas, it'll kick it, but then you'll feel like the power loss. It's weird, but if anyone that has experienced turbo lag knows what I'm talking about. And those are the 5 things I hate about this 2009 BMW X650i. It was pretty hard to make because I love this car. I've had it for 4 years, but no car is perfect and you have to figure out its flaws. Now I'm gonna tell you the 5 things I love about this car. It was a pretty easy list to make, and let's get to it. And first, it's gonna be the exhaust note from the N63. So if you wanna stand back there, we're gonna give her a start up and we're gonna give her some few revs, and you guys let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Alright, that was just a warm start. It's not cold, so let's give her a few revs. So that's basically one of the things that I do love about this car. It sounds like a lion, you know? So we're gonna turn it off and we're gonna continue the video. The reason I do love this car is because of the driving experience. Every BMW has a, I don't know, you feel very connected to the road. It's just a good feeling when you're behind the wheel of the car. Especially, let's say you're going fast, you never feel like you're driving a 5,500 pound SUV. It always feels planted. The brakes are always good. They always save your life. If you've never driven a BMW, you wouldn't know, but that's basically how all of them are. Another reason I do love this car is the road presence and the look. BMW came out with this body style in 2008. Everyone that I've seen, or like people that I've met, think it's like a 2016, 17. Basically, it's just a mean car. As me and Gianni call our X6s an X6M, we call them Uruses basically, because this car is the OG. Now you have GLE 43 coupes, you have Q8s, you have the Urus, you have all these cars, but this is the OG out of all of them. This is what started the coupe, the SAV coupe style. If you come around here, you just see that mean front end coming into a nice swooping design. Even though it's impractical, you still get a beautiful look. I have installed these Blackline LCI taillights, Euro spec. We have the M Performance diffuser, as you guys already know. But if you just take a look at the back ends of this car, she's got a fat booty. I don't know. I think it's gorgeous. I used to hate this car a lot, like the way it looked and everything, but you get love on it and it starts growing on you. So the 4th thing is, this car is a nice cruiser. We took it all the way to Florida. Fortunately, it did break down on the way back. It needed an alternator. But if you're just trying to cruise, for example, like just driving to the city or something, it's always a nice car to cruise in with friends and stuff. The 5th thing I do love about it, a lot of people came up to me asking if it's an M. People think this car is an X6M. It does not look like, I mean, you think it's an M? Tell us. No, you don't think it's an M. If you didn't know me, would you think it was an M?
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
Are you sure?
No. I'm kidding.
Nah, but for real, people ask me if it's like X6M. I told them no, it's just a 50i. I think it's because of the back. Just come here. That huge diffuser. People might think it's an M, but then when they try to race me, I just cruise past them because I'm not gonna beat them. But usually, they're like, "What the exhaust you have?" I'm like, I got a muffler delete. And then they're like, "No way." This one kid asked me if I had an Acaprobic exhaust on this shit. That's a $150 muffler delete. But anyways, that's basically 5 things I love about this car. I mean, if you guys want to see more videos like that, we're probably gonna do one of that, of the M6. If you guys like this video, drop a comment, like the video, subscribe, turn the notification bell on. And until the next video, we're out.